Daily Globe is really excited about a project that we're about to launch. We want to discuss the diversity within our community in Worthington, Minnesota. And for those of you that are not familiar with Worthington, we have a lot of diversity. One of the things that we're very, very excited about is working through the chamber, and a leg of the chamber has this avenue of flags that they're in the process of putting up again. And those are telling about all the cultures of all the community members, which I believe we're up to 60 some cultures at this time. We've had some controversy within the community when we had this up before. People don't quite understand why we put flags up from other countries, and so we thought that one project that would be really good within our community is to discuss the flags, talk about the diversity. And so we came up with, I guess, a brand or a logo, if you will: Inform, Educate, Unite. And it's our task that we've taken on, that we are going to inform all of the readers, either through our newspaper, our daily newspaper, or also through our website, through videos and stories and various different resources. We will be taking every one of those flags in the countries and discussing them, informing everybody. We are going to first inform them what they are and who they are, and then we will educate everybody as to what their country is. And they've chosen to live in the United States, and we're happy to have them here. And but we need to understand how they live, why they do certain things, and then it's our challenge to try to unite everyone so we can live together as a diverse community, and a community that embraces all this diversity.
We're really excited about this project here at the Globe. Joni and I, at the seminar, we were listening to a wonderful presentation from one of the newspapers that had been in the program in the past, and they started talking about a program that they had done revolving around diversity. And Joni and I just about looked at each other at the same time and said, the flags. The flags have an outstanding history in Worthington, and we're want to celebrate that history while looking forward toward the future. Worthington is a microcosm of America. My daughter is in first grade this year at the local elementary school, and her class right now is 38% white. So that tells you what kind of diversity we have in our community. She doesn't see that diversity. She just says, can I play with so-and-so today? As opposed to, how come that person's different from me? So it's that kind of thinking that we hope to not only encourage, but kind of make happen within our community.
The idea of the Avenue of Flags of the United Nations was developed. Qualifications of the city were based on our international relations as follows: 20 years with Curlshine Incorporated. 1958, we were the World Brotherhood Award City. Reader's Digest Brotherhood Award in 1969. The State Department Agriculture City of Foreign Visitors Tour, and several area churches, people-to-people missions. And in 1964, Armours and Company plant moved to our city with the location of 30 Black American families with the immediate City Committee for Human Relations.
The City Council endorsed, along with the Chamber of Commerce, and after selling by the I-90 Flag Committee to our Minnesota State Highway Department and the Department of Tourism and Economic Development Department, the Council provided $7,500 to purchase the original set of 40 flagpoles on Highway 59 and I-90.
Funds for the original flag set came from the transfer of the National Corn Picking Corporation's final funds, with the closing Board of Directors voted to develop the Peace Avenue of Flags Corporation. And in 1970, Mr. Sergeant Shriver, the first director of the Peace Corps, was invited to Worthington to dedicate the Peace Avenue of Flags. Well, Darlene, I can't believe it's been that long.
I can't either. It's very exciting to have this program back. Through the Community Improvement Committee of the Worthington Area Chamber of Commerce, in 2009 we wanted to reestablish the Peace Avenue flags, and the committee got behind it very strongly and felt that they wanted to participate in it. Brenda Hurlbut is our chairman of the committee, and she was very instrumental in getting the program started for us.
2009, at our Community Improvement Committee meeting, we were talking about projects that we wanted to take hold of for the next coming years, and we talked about Peace Avenue flags. It had been many years since the Peace Avenue flags were hanging in Worthington, and it was time to resurrect that project. This project is one that can grow into something everyone can be very proud of and benefit from, either in personal commitment to better international understanding between peoples, or in a continued economic growth of our area as visitors stop, or in a successful combination of both worthy goals.
Because of our broad base of residents in our community from different countries, we felt that it would be nice to purchase flags from each of those countries to identify where everyone is from. We worked through the Nobles County Integration Collaborative, who is very helpful in identifying the countries for us.
Darlene, how many countries do you think we have altogether?
You know, I think when we started looking at all the different flags that we needed to have, there was approximately 64.
Isn't that amazing?
Here in Worthington, we are proud of our diversity of our residents and are very excited to have the Daily Globe work with us on this project. It takes education to the public, and we think that through the Daily Globe it's going to be possible to have the residents understand what we are trying to accomplish.
Newsroom, this is Anna. I'm Anastasia Anthony, and I grew up in Malaysia, and I'm currently a reporter for the Daily Globe. Malaysia is a small Southeast Asian country, and we're below Thailand and above Singapore with a population of 28 million, approximately. And growing up, I'm from a biracial family. My father is Indian and my mother is Chinese. We grew up in a more Chinese household than anything else. One major difference of Malaysia and here in the US is the schooling system. All public schools have uniforms, and there are a lot of rules in school that we wouldn't think of them as stringent rules, but for a regular American child it would be very strict. Skirts to your knees, no long nails, no makeup, hair tied up for girls. Oh, boys, I don't know. I was in a girls' school. So this is a sarong, and what it is a wraparound. It can be used as a wraparound skirt, and the print on it is called batik. Batik is just a floral print. Malaysians live to eat. Yes, we live to eat. If someone tells us there's a good restaurant an hour and a half away, we would drive an hour and a half away to try that food. And rice, of course, as with most Asian countries, is our staple. We can eat rice 3 meals a day or more, and we love it. And because we're a peninsula, seafood is a very big deal, and we dry a lot of our seafood. Dried fish, dried shrimp, dried squid, and it's good. It may not be the best smelling thing, but it tastes good. And yeah, Malaysians love to eat all the time. Before coming to Worthington, I read a little bit about the town, and I knew it was somewhat diverse, but when I got here I was surprised at the diversity of such a small town. It was a lot like St. Cloud in a way, because St. Cloud has a large international student population, and I think it's been fun just to learn about where different people are from in this small town.
Our Diverse Community Project gives us a great opportunity to work with lots of people within our community. We've talked about our relationship with the Chamber, and of course I think that's pretty solid already, but that's only going to continue to get stronger with this project. We also plan on working with the city administrator, the mayor, and potentially the council as well. There is a Nobles County Nobles County Integration Collaborative in town, which works with the school district. We hope to work with them a great deal in both getting potential contacts as well as potential translators where they may be necessary. We plan on working a little bit with JBS. They're the largest employer in town, and their human resources person in the past, Jenny Martinez, has been an outstanding contact for us in coordinating stories on people that work there that have come from different communities or different countries. Actually, in the past we did a very short series kind of like this. It did not revolve around the flags, but this is gonna be a lot better, and I should also add that the multimedia possibilities around this are gonna be without limit. I mean, we can have people bringing in mementos, artifacts from their home countries to put on the web. We can have music, we can have all kinds of things. So we're excited about the opportunity to share our diversity of our community in both a print and online format.
The project is planned to be launched the week of September 12th. And we plan on doing a big story that identifies all the flags. We'd like to do a double truck in the newspaper that shows all the flags, where the countries are from, showing it's our diverse community with the logo, inform, educate, unite. And then from that point on, the first week that we launch this, on Tuesday maybe we'll pick the first country that we're going to identify and do a story on that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And from that point on, then this will be a weekly project.
Yeah, this is not going to be just a run-of-the-mill project. I mean, we're going to be talking about doing this, probably picking a day in the newspaper each week where this will appear. We expect at the beginning, we may hear some things from people about why we're doing this project, but you know, we hear things all the time, and quite frankly, we believe in the project, and I know a lot of the people that we've talked to about this project believe in it also and are excited to see it.
You know, one of the things that you had mentioned was the Southwest Minnesota Honor Flight, and some of the controversy is people are confusing the flags as being disrespectful to our veterans, and that's not at all the reason for the flags. So that's where our challenge is, to get that out. And once we do the big splash to explain everything and start out with the series, and then once a week do the stories, we're really excited. We think that that's going to be a fun thing to do, and certainly when Ryan was talking about the diversity within Grace's classroom, it's a great opportunity for us to work with the schools, and you know, this community is not even just Worthington, it reaches out a little further as well, which is happening in the smaller towns. So I'm very excited about it.